$15 per share, compared to a price of $1.03 per share. This stock is currently overvalued. Value is computed from forecasted earnings per share, forecasted earnings growth, profitability, interest, and inflation rates. Upside potential, relative value RV very POORRV is an indicator of long-term price appreciation potential. ACST has an RV of 0.16, which is very poor on a scale of 0.00 to 2.00. This indicator is far superior to a simple comparison of price and value because it is computed from an analysis of projected price appreciation 3 years out, AAA corporate bond rates, and risk. Safety, relative safety RS poors is an indicator of risk. ACST has an RS of 0.65, which is poor on a scale of 0.00 to 2.00. RS is computed from an analysis of the consistency and predictability of a company's financial performance, debt-to-equity ratio, sales volume, business longevity, price volatility and other factors. Timing, relative timing RT very GOODRT analyzes a stock's price trend. ACST has a relative timing of 1.35, which is very good on a scale of 0.00 to 2.00. RT is computed from an analysis of the direction, magnitude, and dynamics of a stock's price movements day over day, week over week, quarter over quarter and year over year. If a trend dissipates, RT will gravitate toward 1.00. Overall rating, value safety timing VST FAIRVST is the master indicator for ranking every stock in the VectorVest database. ACST has a VST rating of 0.92, which is fair on a scale of 0.00 to 2.00. VST is computed from the square root of a weighted sum of the squares of RV, RS, and RT. Stocks with the highest VST ratings have the best combinations of value, safety and timing. Stop price 0.60 stop is an indicator of when to sell a position. ACST has a stop of 60 cents per share. A stock's stop is computed from a 13-week moving average of its closing prices and is fine-tuned according to the stock's fundamentals. CI Comfort Index very poor C is an indicator which reflects a stock's ability to resist severe and/or lengthy price declines. ACST has a SI rating of 0.43, which is very poor on a scale of 0.00 to 2.00. SI is based solely upon a stock's long-term price history. GRT, earnings growth rate. GRT reflects a company's 1 to 3 year forecasted earnings growth rate in percent per year. ACST has a forecasted earnings growth rate of -7.00%, which VectorVest considers to be very poor. EPS, earnings per share. EPS stands for leading 12 months earnings per share. ACST has a forecasted EPS of -17 cents per share. VectorVest determines this forecast from a combination of recent earnings performance and traditional fiscal and/or calendar year earnings forecasts. PE, price to earnings ratio. PE shows the dollars required to buy $1 of earnings. ACST has a PE of -6.06. The average PE of all the stocks in the VectorVest database is 70.60. A, earnings yield. A reflects earnings per share as a percent of price. ACST has an A of -16.50%. This is below the current average of 1.42% for all the stocks in the VectorVest database. GPE, growth to PE ratio. A, dividend. VectorVest reports annual, regular cash dividends as indicated by the most recent payments. Special distributions, one-time payments, stock dividends, etc., are not generally included in div. ACST does not pay a dividend. DY, dividend yield. DI reflects dividend per share as a percent of price. ACST does not pay a dividend, so it does not have a